Family, I need to take a moment to share with you my truth as it exists right now during this crazy period we are living in. As an African American male in this world, I have always found myself looking over my shoulder, wondering what others have thought of me and how the expectation might differ from those of my white counterparts. For so many years, I believed that thought process was grounded in my lack of confidence in myself or lack of understanding of the political game that I've always heard about. What I've come to find out since all this madness has happened is that it is something that has been ingrained in me as a black man for years and years. After the Ahmaud Arbery murder, when I would go on runs in my neighborhood, I continually had to wonder, were there people who are unlike me, who are peering through their blinds and around corners at me? Who did they see when I exercised in my own neighborhood? Did they see the 25-year career professional? Or did they see someone they thought to be suspicious? Or someone they thought they needed to eliminate? Was I considered a threat or a menace? Now, of course, many of those people I was thinking about probably weren't thinking that at all. But the real question is, why was it a thought of mine? Why would I need to think that if I were to get pulled over in my car, that I worked so hard to be able to drive, was I going to be safe from the authority who was approaching me? The answer is that I shouldn't have to, but for some reason, I have to. Why is it that I feel as though I am not valued as much in this world as my white counterparts? Many of our young men and women of color are walking around every day with this immense weight laying on their shoulders, not knowing how to carry it, or not knowing how much longer they can carry it. This needs to be addressed and acknowledged by all of us. When I'm at work, I model for all of my students professionalism through my actions, through my dress, to provide them with something they can aspire to be like when they come of age. When I'm away from this building, I find myself educating and modeling for the rest of the non-black world that our young black men and women are able to carry themselves appropriately even when they dress as they do. And I'll wear my hat backwards, and I wear my Jordan shoes, and my hoodie on my head. There's a method to my madness, but why should I need to do this? Why am I fearful when I do this when I know it needs to be done? I have, quote unquote, successfully raised 2 educated young men, and I think that I have put them in a place where they are able to take care of themselves. But really, have I? And what is even scarier, as we continue in this time, I have 3 young ladies in my home that still have a long way to go in this world. At some point in time, I will want to be comfortable enough to be able to hand them off to some young man who will be able to care for them and protect them in the same manner their father has committed to. I need those young men to exist. These past few weeks have strengthened my already absolute resolve to protect and serve all of my family. And when I mean family, the South County family, the way it is supposed to be done, because every one of my family members, black, white, brown, yellow, purple, male or female, homegrown or immigrant, has an inherent value that must be protected, nurtured, and just as I would do for my own. I need for every one of you to realize and step up and do the same whenever and wherever you see one of our family members. They need to know they are valued so that they don't have to look over their shoulders for as long as I have had to. That is what it means to be a part of this family and to live out one stallion. Thank you.